What's up, family? Gerald the Boss Man here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, the Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
Back on the Bossman Show, in front of the show, my guy Rick Cabrera down in Northwestern State, the Demons out of Southland Conference. My man Rick, what's up, brother? How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing great, man. First and foremost, man, I can't thank you, enough for having me. I'm always here for you, man. So we go way back, but I'm excited to be here, man. I appreciate it.
Man, Rick, man, talk about this year, man. It's a little tough year for you, man, but year one, setting your standard, man, setting your culture, man. So this is a year, foundation to build off of, but not so much the record, but let's talk about the process of it, because sometimes people call it records, but we need to talk about the process of being better, set the standard for going forward.
Yeah, the process has been, I'll be honest, going into it, it was a tough build. I don't like to make excuses. I wasn't raised that way, but in this business, when you're in a year-to-year turnover, you have to sign 13 new players, and you only have 13 scholarships, and gel them in, and get them to understand the importance to winning at this level. Our non-conference was a struggle. I kind of knew that just off the schedule alone. We played, we got to bring in a lot of money. So, and then we did a little better in conference. We had to make some internal, changes within the program and, to build a culture and have some culture guys here. So, the process has been great, man. A lot of people, think that I'm down about this past year. As a competitor, of course I am. But this past year has only made me stronger, has only made me a better coach. So, I just been blessed to be able to walk out every, 31 games and say, hey, I'm coaching Division I basketball. But at the end of the day, this is a business that we get judged on for winning and losing. And, the process to build has been great so far. And, I'm excited for what we got coming in store.
And what's good about it, but I told my friends about, man, through it all, man, you see the joy on your face, man. Like when you coach, you coach with passion, you coach with joy. It's on your face, man. Like people should just watch it. People think you'll be down, but nah, you're intense. You're into it, but you're doing it with joy and appreciation and humbleness. That hey, I'm a head coach D1 basketball, trying to help these guys be better. That's what I saw from you. Just as a friend, you're still locked in and you're still just enjoying yourself, even though it's not what results you wanted. You're already really enjoying yourself out there when I watch the games.
No, no question. Like you have to. The competitiveness in you, for 40 minutes is always going to be there. But, like I've learned that, that if my players are giving everything that they have, and the outcome doesn't come out the way we want, I'm happy. Obviously you got to improve your talent, and that's what we've done. But those guys gave me everything going into every game. It wasn't always perfect, and there's no reason to beat them down you'll be crazy on the sidelines. There's a different time and place for that. So I knew every game going into it. Like I knew my guys were going to go out there and play hard. That's the step one. Just play hard and compete. And then this, schematic part, and then your talent will all take over. So we had some good wins in conference and, um, we were two possessions away from being in two games. You're 13 seconds away from being 9-9 rather than 7-11. That was bad coaching on my part, but I learned from those moments. So you fix them and get better.
And Rick, man, for you, man, in this whole new environment, brother, of trying to build a roster every year, you've been having that JUCO background. For you, how much is it seamless for you, but knowing how to build a roster year by year, having to find ways to gel guys together quickly who come from different parts of the country playing ball over internationally, even trying to get them to see the right vision for what we're trying to accomplish this year, building that right relationship with those guys to really buy into what you guys are doing culture-wise.
Right. And so I'll tell you this, at this level in comparison to JUCO, it's a lot different. And I thought it would be kind of the same, but I was in for a little bit of a rude awakening on the roster build. And I'll tell you why. Is because at this level, you got to vet these young men to make sure you're bringing in some really good dudes, right? After this year, I told myself that I'm not coaching anybody with any red flags. And if you have a red flag, you better be a bad dude on that court, right? And so the vetting process going into this year of recruiting that my staff and I have done, it's almost been like trying to go work in the White House. It's in the Pentagon. I want to know everything about you. I want to know when things get tough, how are you going to respond? Can you be coached? Can you be a good teammate? Now, in junior college, do you look at those things? Absolutely. But you also know that you're taking some kids that have, are coming from certain situations, both athletically, academically, and home life that may not all be there. So you're kind of molding them in. So when they go to that 4-year school, then they're a lot, prepared.
No doubt.
So that has been the difference for me, at this level in JUCO. But in the recruiting process of overturning a roster, like you just, use your relationships that you've built in this business and just get new players, whenever it sees fit. So it is what it is. I try not to complain about things I can't control.
You know what I call it, Rick? I call it speed dating now. It's like speed dating.
That's exactly what it is.
Got to speed dating up and see do we have something we can work with here and build up. We have a little something we got in common. Then go from there.
Speed, I like that.
No doubt, man. And workouts coming up here for you guys, man. This summer, man. Big on development. I know you're big on development. So what are you looking for your guys for development wise this summer as you all use this time to get better before the fall comes in August and then November 4th it tips all off again.
Yeah, man. Like our guys are getting in tomorrow. We start classes on Monday. Like this summer is a big summer for us, just because we have 10 new guys coming in. And so we use the summer for for skill development, but also for, to develop camaraderie within each other, especially with new guys. And that's what it is. The summers on most college campuses are pretty boring. There's not many students there. There's not many activities going on. There's a lot of downtime because you only get a certain amount of time to work out with them per week. So we use that for these guys to get to know each other and develop a brotherhood. But we're going to get after it in the time that we're allotted. We're going to get stronger. We're going to get, more conditioned. But most importantly, we have guys that love basketball.
Yes.
If you don't love it, I can't coach you. And it won't be a fun year for you. But I think we have guys that love basketball, so I'm excited for this summer.
Man, bro, it's crazy to about love basketball. This morning, Rick, I was doing some drills. You know how you did the sprint line, and if you miss it, you got to do a down and back sprint. I'm doing it this morning. I'm damn near 40.
That's awesome.
It don't leave you, man. When you love it, it don't leave you. I don't go do down back sprints, but it's because I still love the game of basketball. That's what I'm used to. I miss the sprint. I got to do it down and back and get back to the line.
Right. No doubt. It's something within you that makes you do that. It's a discipline. A lot of kids don't have, a lot of adults don't have it. Just hearing that, like brings a smile to my face.
And you know what, man? Like you said, camaraderie, man. Like, when things get tough, man, guys ain't getting minutes they want, they're not playing. So just building that brotherhood in the summertime is very important. And back when me and you played, man, it was better. There was October 15th was that bad day. October 15th is coming. Oh my God. So let's be glad you can get guys on the court now before that magical day comes on the 15th of October.
No, listen, man. It's funny you said that. I was talking to my staff about this a few weeks ago about how October 15th was like it was almost like a birthday for a hooper.
Yes.
Because you get to watch the Midnight Madness, the Dick Vitale and all the schools, and then at 12:01, some teams would practice. The next morning, but now it's just like, your college basketball is the longest sport of any any college sport, in regard to practicing and playing. We got June, July, and then they come on campus, and then we got August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and then you give them a couple of weeks off, and then you do workouts in April. So it's a lot. But as a leader and CEO of this program, you have to maneuver that so you don't wear your guys out. The good teams are the teams that obviously when February comes, they're not looking forward to spring break. So they're looking forward to winning championships and continuing to play, because they're not worn out, because they have a discipline of important things of, winning championships. So that's what we got in store for us.
And you know what, Dan, Rick, what's good about it, bro, is you can actually build that winning character now in June and not have to try to worry about it on the fly. That's the good thing about this, the new way of doing things. Is you can build this thing, start this winning culture. Here it come next week to set you up for making that run to the big dance in March when the South Conference tournament comes up. So that's right. So beautiful about it. Just laying the bricks now for a great thing that come next March.
Yeah, no, when you get these opportunities, as a head coach and it starts in the summer. You don't want to have any regrets, man. And I learned so much from this past year, and not that we didn't work hard in the summer of last year and during the season, but you learn from your mistakes. If you make the same mistakes that you did last year, then you might as well pack your bags. I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to have, another bad season that we did from a record standpoint. But in order to do that, you got to have some dudes, man. We get tricked in this business, man. There's not many teams that win that don't have talent, and you got to have talent. I tell you what, that talent makes you a lot of coaches look like good coaches, and I'm fine with that. Um, you know, so we got some talent. We had some health issues last year, and like the guy I coached at Tallahassee, which was probably would have been our best player this past year. He tore his ACL, so he was out for the entire season, but he's coming back this year. So we got to stay healthy and have some luck. In this business, you got to have some luck as well.
No doubt, bro. And your conference is getting even tougher, man. Like you got Sylvan Austin coming back in. You may have some other slide making for July 1st, man. And Will Wade done a hell of a job getting McNeese going and getting raising the level of the conference, man. Stuff about that, man, and just how Southern Conference is on the rise, man, and what you all got the gauntlet you got coming up. But it's fun to compete against all different coaches and different guys and really show what you're all about down in Western State.
No, well, listen, I don't like it. I don't like that McNeese is really good, and I don't like that Stephen F. is coming in here. But no, for the conference, it's a great look. Like this conference is a lot better than is given credit. Will Wade has done a phenomenal job. The guy can coach basketball. I know he has some extra benefits there that other people don't have, but from a basketball standpoint, he can coach basketball. I've known Will for a long time. Stephen F. has, a great tradition. They were in this league, and they were actually our rival for almost 100 years. So them coming back is great for the league. It's great for the rivalry. But like I said, I'm happy. I don't complain about things I can't control. You just move, you just focus on your staff, focus on your team, and just keep it moving.
No doubt. That's one for you, bro. Like, how's the family doing? I ain't saw your family in a while, but how's the family doing and the kids, brother?
Family's doing great, man. They my oldest son, he graduated high school. He's going to come to Northwestern State, just be a student. He's not a hooper. My middle son is playing basketball, playing AAU, playing high school. He's killing it all summer. And my 8-year-old is loving life. The wife is she's the backbone of the family. She's holding the fort down. They're swimming a lot in the pool and just enjoying this Louisiana heat and food. So they're doing great, man. Health is great. I appreciate you asking. Man, how's your family doing?
Man, they can't complain, brother. Hey, everybody's still in one piece, just supporting the cause and just trying to stay alive, man. In this Atlanta humidity, man, because it's crazy here today, brother.
Amen to that, man. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful to hear.
It's crazy to tell you this, bro. We had an earthquake this morning, brother, here in Atlanta.
Get out of here.
Yes.
I didn't know states inward can have those. I thought it was
Atlanta's actually on a fault line. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are okay. Okay, well, it makes sense. There you go.
So yeah, I was out there playing bars. My told playing bars this morning, man, and the ground started shaking. I said, "Oh, I know what this is."
Wow.
Yeah. Same with Memphis too. It's a Memphis on a fall as well.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's amazing. Wow. See, every time I talk to you, I learn something new. I promise you I do.
Yes. Hey, we're trying to educate here. We're trying to educate here on the show, brother.
No doubt. So no matter how old I get, man, I'm always learning from other people. So I appreciate that.
No doubt. Well, folks, that's my favorite Cabrera on the Bossman Show. Support them. Support to say demons out of Southland Conference, people.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you again for having me, man. Let's stay in touch.
Anytime, my brother.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
What's up, good people? Bet Online is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.